I want to talk about debanking and being kicked out of different financial institutions or instruments, and you can't use them if you're not compliant with everything. And I have, unfortunately, three different examples for that. So the first one, Stripe. I'm being kicked out of Stripe. This is the platform I'm using to get payments for my blog on Substack. I have a small community of paying subscribers that support me directly on what I do. And unfortunately, I can't continue accepting payments from them because I don't comply with the KYC of Stripe because my business is registered in Israel. So until now, they were okay with my European bank account, but now they decided that I can't continue having a Stripe account because of my Israeli business. So I'm having to close down, meaning that all my paying subscribers on Substack, I have to move them to another platform. Second thing is about credit cards. So whenever I travel overseas, I have multiple credit cards because I never want to get stuck with like one not working or whatever. They get declined. And I always have money in the bank to cover for this credit. But you know how it is. The credit card companies, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, they can do whatever they want, more or less. So they give you permission to use your money. Especially when you're overseas. And then you have this whole thing about, first of all, it's arbitrary. Sometimes they approve transactions, sometimes they don't approve transactions, and that's why I have like 3 or 4 different credit cards to always have another one as backup. And the other thing is the SMSs. Now with the security, when you make a transaction, they may not authorize it until you give them a code because it's extra layer of security. So what if you have an eSIM that has data only and no actual phone number? So when you're overseas, you can't get SMSs, which is the case with me. I'm not receiving SMSs, and in today's day and age, you don't use SMSs anymore. We use instant messaging on WhatsApp, on Signal, on Telegram, whatever. But we don't use SMSs. So the only thing SMSs are used for now are either annoying spamming advertising or security features from those companies, financial companies. So with the credit card, sometimes they won't authorize a transaction until you go to the SMS and give them the code. Lo and behold, I cannot get an SMS, so I can't make certain transactions with credit card because of that bullshit. So that's the second thing. And then the third thing is not really related to financial, but it's related to censorship in general. I've just been banned out of Telegram. Why? I have no fucking clue. So the only thing that happened in the last 48 hours since they banned me, they completely closed my account. I can't do anything. So if you're trying to catch me on Telegram, you can't. The only thing I've done is I've added Telegram to an app called Beeper, which is supposed to consolidate all your instant messaging apps into one. So I did that, and I also tried to leave many groups and channels that I am a member in because I'm sick of them and I don't want to be in so many groups or channels. So I've done that, and then they closed my account, and now I'm talking to a bot of Telegram telling me if you want to file a complaint, you can do it with me. So I file a complaint, and the first time they rejected my complaint, and so I filed a second time, and now they're thinking about it. But I'm banned from Telegram. Mind you, I have 2 channels on Telegram, one with 6,000 followers, my English channel, one with 2,000 followers, my Hebrew channel, and obviously I have a lot of business that I do through there with different people. So I can't use Telegram anymore. I mean, it was only, as you can see, I'm not very excited about this because I'm always expecting to be banned or deplatformed from somewhere for some reason. And that's why I am decentralized and I have presence in so many different platforms exactly for these situations. So if you want to find me anywhere but Telegram at the moment, Signal, WhatsApp, and obviously all the social media platform, Nostr, X, everywhere else. Lastly, the solution. So it feels like the universe is throwing me out of all these places to kind of call me to hone in on any new Bitcoin related or Bitcoin enabled solution. And I should be doing that, and this is what I'm working towards. So I already have Nostr, which is a decentralized social media protocol with a lot of apps, and I'm there. So that's one thing, and I can't be censored there. And then, with the payments thing, I've got Bitcoin. That's why we have Bitcoin. And that's why with my paying subscribers in my community on Substack, I think I'm going to migrate them to Zaprite. And I'm going to offer them to use a platform where I can offer my subscribers either Bitcoin payment or fiat payment. If they choose to use fiat, it will be probably 20% more expensive than Bitcoin, but it's their choice and I will give it to them. But I will obviously encourage them to use Bitcoin. So let's see what happens. This is a transitory phase. This is a changing landscape at the moment, and we are being called to start using other platforms that are not only preserving our freedom of speech and freedom to transact, but also allowing us to be sovereign, like not be dependent and get permission for anything. Love you. Ciao. Let me know if you like this and if I should do more of them, if you watched all the way to the end.